Okay, you are not going to believe what just happened. A major American AI company has just gotten into a massive head-to-head fight with the US government. And trust me, this isn't just some boring corporate squabble. We're talking about a showdown that could literally change the future of artificial intelligence. So, let's just get straight to it. One of the top AI labs in the United States has been completely blacklisted from all government work. But this goes way beyond a canceled contract. The label they got slapped with, well, it's way more serious. Yeah, this wasn't some simple disagreement. The government officially designated them a risk to national security. And just to put that into perspective for you, this is something that has never, ever happened to an American company in the entire history of the US.
So let's break down how this all went down, starting with the blacklist itself.
I mean, really think about that. This isn't just a first in the tech world. It's the very first time any American company has been blacklisted by its own government like this. So the billion-dollar question is, how did we get to this absolutely shocking point? Right. How does a company go from being a trusted favorite partner to being branded a national threat? To understand that, you really have to look at just how close they used to be. You see, Anthropic wasn't just some random company with a government contract. For years, they were literally called the US government's favorite AI company. They were deep in it, working on secret systems, even involved in military operations. They were total insiders.
But that super close relationship came to a screeching halt because of a fundamental disagreement. A line was drawn in the sand, and somebody had to blink.
And here we are, at the very heart of the conflict. The government, claiming it was for national security, demanded that Anthropic remove key AI safety features on its model. They wanted to use it for things that could lead to mass surveillance and even for AI-controlled weapons. But Anthropic drew a hard line. They refused. They set across a major ethical boundary, and they would not remove their safety protocols, period. And for Anthropic, this was not up for debate. Their CEO, Dario Amodei, he made it absolutely clear that their ethics weren't for sale, saying that, quote, no threats would change their position. So what happens when you say no like that? Well, the fallout was immediate, it was severe, and it came with a jaw-dropping twist. I mean, look how fast this whole thing went down. Anthropic says no. In what feels like minutes, President Trump orders every single government agency to cut ties, calling them a supply chain risk. This means anyone working with the US military is now banned from doing business with Anthropic. And then, this is the crazy part. Just hours later, Sam Altman of OpenAI suddenly announces a new partnership with the Pentagon. Many believe it's the exact same deal that Anthropic had just rejected. The government's official response was not exactly subtle. President Trump said that Anthropic had made a disastrous mistake and warned them to get their act together. Yeah, there's not a lot of room for interpretation there. So if we zoom out from the breaking news, what does all of this mean for the big picture? Why does this one fight matter so much to all of us? Because this is the moment the debate over who controls AI stopped being theoretical. It's no longer just a conversation for experts in a conference room. It is a very real, very public conflict with huge stakes for the entire future of technology. And that leaves us with the one fundamental question at the heart of this entire story, a question that is going to define the next decade of our lives. Who gets to be in charge? Who should decide how the most powerful technology on Earth is used? Is it the companies and the people who actually build it? Or is it the governments who want to wield it?